Senator Dave McCormick, Republican Pennsylvania, will chair a key subcommittee on Middle East affairs, ascending to the role after campaigning as a resolute defender of Israel and fierce critic of Biden-era policies that enabled Iran's terror network in the region, the Post has learned. The freshman senator will take up the gavel for the influential Senate Foreign Relations Subcommittee on Near East, South Asia, Central Asia, and Counterterrorism, according to sources familiar with the matter, which will be announced later by the full committee's chairman James Risch, Republican Idaho. "I am honored to chair a subcommittee on such critical issues," McCormick told the Post. "I see this as a great opportunity to strengthen the U.S.-Israel alliance, expand the Abraham Accords, grow U.S.-India cooperation, and delve deeply into regional energy, economic, and security issues. I look forward to working with President Trump and my colleagues to deter the Islamic Republic of Iran, stamp down the terror threat, and realize his vision for a more peaceful Middle East," he said. "I am hopeful my background and perspective will allow me to lead the subcommittee in a manner that is good for Pennsylvania and the country." The panel, which was headed up by Senator Lindsey Graham, RSC, during the last Trump administration, oversees U.S. policy in the region, as well as its posture toward international organizations like the United Nations. Specifically, it focuses on terrorism and non-proliferation, crime and illicit narcotics, U.S. foreign assistance programs, and the promotion of U.S. trade and exports. Last year, the U.S. deployed thousands more troops as well as fighter jets and ships to the Middle East and later engaged in direct strikes on Iran-backed Houthi forces in Yemen to deter a broader regional war. Before the 2024 election, hackers from an Iranian paramilitary group also targeted Trump's campaign and tried to leak sensitive communications to Biden aides in an effort to tank the Republicans' candidacy. Additionally, the U.S. Secret Service disclosed before Election Day that agents had also been alerted to the threat of a possible drone attack by Tehran on the 45th president, more than a year ahead of the first assassination attempt against Trump at a Pennsylvania rally on July 13th. On the campaign trail, McCormick frequently slammed his Democratic opponent, three-term Senator Bob Casey, and Biden for their weakness in the face of Iranian aggression and mounting global conflicts, especially criticizing the president's order to withdraw all U.S. troops from Afghanistan. The former hedge fund manager also faulted both of them for supporting the 2015 Iran nuclear deal during the Obama administration, allowing Tehran to rake in billions of dollars in oil revenue due to relaxed sanctions. McCormick, a staunch pro-Israel candidate, returned from a visit to the Jewish state in January 2024, declaring that his eyewitness experience reinforced the need to absolutely eradicate Hamas. "You can't live. You can't sit in your backyard and look 600 meters across the cornfield and think that you can live side by side with people and a terrorist organization that can undertake such a horrific genocidal campaign," he told the Times of Israel. McCormick was also accompanied on the trip to Israel by his wife, Dina Powell, the former Deputy National Security Advisor during the first Trump administration, helping to lay the foundations for future work that resulted in the Abraham Accords, which normalized relations between the Jewish state and Bahrain, Morocco, and the United Arab Emirates. The Pennsylvania Republican will also sit on the subcommittee on East Asia, the Pacific, and international cybersecurity policy, as well as the subcommittee on multilateral international development, multilateral institutions, and international economic, energy, and environmental policy. The newly elected senator has indicated he's also looking forward to working across the aisle with Pennsylvania Democratic Senator John Fetterman, announcing earlier this month that the two had dinner with their wives and talked about how to best serve their state. Fetterman also told the Pennsylvania Capital Star that the two had a great discussion and were ready to get to work confirming some of Trump's nominees, including U.S. Ambassador to the UN designee, Representative Elise Stefanik, Republican New York, who has denounced the international body as a den of anti-Semitism. Before running for office, McCormick served as the CEO of Bridgewater Associates. He will also sit on the Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs Committee, the Energy and Natural Resources Committee, the Special Committee on Aging, and the Joint Economic Committee.